Okay, let me boot up Splatoon 3.
Okay.
Well, I don't. Do you mind if I stick around and make gremlin noises?
Please do.
Okay.
Oh. Oh no. I'm not annoying at you sticking around, sorry. I started up
Yes,
the
you
game.
are. You're afraid of the gremlin noises. Like this.
Those are really good gremlin noises, though.
Thanks, I work on them a lot.
That one is slightly worrying. Oh, I
There you go.
I was like the basic baby rank for White Chocolate Fan. I picked it because I knew that was the one that was gonna win. And I was like, I just want to win one, but like, I just didn't play the game at all during Splatfest, because I was just like not in a Splatoon mood at all.
As long as you picked a team, you still win something.
And I won 3 shells.
Nice!
3 whole shells for doing nothing.
Luigi wins by doing absolutely nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
What mode do we want to
the
play?
train station, but I can't go to the train station because I don't have the DLC. Because there's too many games coming out this dang month.
Right?
And I already feel bad asking Josh to buy me things.
I will probably end up picking up the DLC when the side order comes out.
Yeah.
I wanted to mess around with this weapon, didn't I? You want to play some Turf War?
I can do that.
What's on rotation? Hammerhead and Wahoo.
I need to change my equipment real quick because I still am wearing the Tri-Shred tee.
Yeah, take your time.
I like my squid girl. They did a really good job with the clothes in this one, I feel.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice that they brought back all the old stuff, too.
Oh, and maybe I shouldn't start with, maybe I shouldn't start with the Reflux. The last time I tried playing that, I didn't do so hot. That's one of those weapons I like, but I'm just not good with.
They put a pretty big nerf on the amount of points it takes to get the special as well, so that's not as spammable.
Yeah.
Switched over to Splatoon. Hi.
Hello, 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 hello.
Hello.
Banana. Super Monkey Ball. Also, Sky, I just want you to know it's your fault that I get that freaking theme song stuck in my head on occasion.
You're welcome.
I'll seriously just be like laying in bed trying to go to sleep. Hello, hello, and I'm like, God damn it, Sky, because I watched you stream it.
Those were good streams.
They were very good streams.
I wish the party games in that game were still any good, but they're kinda a huge downgrade from the originals. Otherwise, I'd probably be streaming that with people.
Yeah, because, like, given how good the party games have been in the series, especially with, like, I think the first one were really good. Like, yeah, that guy was just waiting there.
Oh yeah, I probably should have seen that coming. I'm barely paying attention. Which is going to go so well for playing Squid Game. It has gone so well for me trying to play it all the other times. I just really wanted an excuse to play this with people, too, and, like, we're done with Mario Kart, switch over to Squid, whatever.
Oh, well, you just gotta poke me more.
Yeah, I gotta poke people more. I gotta have time more, too, but...
Well, that's the thing, is that I know you're constantly busy, so I'm honestly scared to poke you, because I'm like, oh no, Sky might actually be busy. Oh no, Sky might be working on Map Pack.
No, please poke me, and then I will get back to you at my earliest convenience.
And also, you said you were behind on messages and you put yourself on Do Not Disturb, so I was like, oh.
Yeah...
Don't ask Sky things right now.
No, it's chill. I will eventually get back to them. I promise. It's, like, not overwhelming so much as it is just, like, I don't want people to worry about it. And I guess that did the opposite. Oops.
Oh, that'd be like... Reminds me of when I put my status message to something like, I'm having a mental health emergency, and people try to steal clear when it's like, no, I need less isolation, so I stop going crazy.
It's hard to tell these things when you're just looking at a little status on somebody. You don't know whether it's one or the other.
Yeah,
It is.
I made my Twitter name just a big, huge dumb, and Josh is just like, why? Why did you do this? I'm like, it was a joke!
You should be able to set your Twitter name as a joke.
Well, I set my, Twitter, description? I can't think of the word right now. I'm Splatooning.
Squibs.
Alright, well, y'all, if y'all are gonna play Splatoon and tism about squids,
Ow. I deserve that.
I'm gonna play Metroid Prime Remaster and tism about Samus Aran Space Warrior.
Yes, please.
Ooh. Have you already beaten it? 5
Uh,
times, probably?
no, actually, it took us a little while to get the copy. Because we
Okay.
wanted a physical copy, and it was in short supply at first.
Oh, yeah.
We've got our copy now,
I
though.
have of course beaten Metroid Prime itself about
Damn it.
70 billion times.
Okay.
So you know.
I did essentially my first playthrough of it. I super sped through it as much as I could because I was on borrowed time with it. Because my roommate bought it and pre-ordered the physical version, and he just let me borrow it once he beat it, and he's played the game for like 20 years.
Gonna answer Gaming Legends in chat here. Yes, you can absolutely join in. This is still open multiplayer for anybody who wants to join in. I think I added you during that little side part where I tried to quickly add people before the room went down, so if I did indeed add you, you are more than free to hop in, and if I did not, I can send you the Switch code momentarily. You just let me know.
See, my instinct whenever I play this game, or any, like, cooperative game, though, is that if we lose, I'm always immediately just like, it's my fault. I'm the reason we lost.
I kinda, playing Mario Kart first kinda put me in the Mario Kart mood of, I don't really care whether I win or lose, I'm just here. So,
See, I want to be in that mood 24/7.
right? It's hard to get there, especially since, like, the last few times I've tried to play this game alone, I definitely get in that headspace of, oh god, I need to win, otherwise the grind is going to take 5 million times longer, and...
See, I get in that
Splatoon
mindset.
brings out. Oh,
It really does.
Sorry, you first.
Oh, Oh, sorry. Nope. You go first. You. You're going.
Okay, I was
worse.
just gonna say Splatoon. Splatoon brings out the salt in me like very little. To be honest, like it's just like I can't. It is very difficult for me to play that game without getting way too pissy.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I really wish they'd let you like pick your own colors because I really like this blue.
You can do
I
a
love-
color lock, and I think it locks it to the last one that you played as. But that's more for
Oh.
colorblind things.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Like, I've tried that in Splatoon 2, and it didn't quite work the way I thought it would. Bleh. Sorry, words.
Well, I may be misunderstanding it too, because I've never tried it.
Oh shoot. Hello.
Okay, so may I say after what?
Alright.
14 years of being used to the Prime Trilogy Wii version, playing this game with dual stick FPS controls feels sacrilegious.
I mean, you can still play it with the motion controls.
I can, and they're really good, and they feel like the Prime Trilogy controls, and that makes me... Because, like, you know, they announced in the thing, it's like, not only do you have new dual stick controls, you have...
Legacy controls.
You have GameCube-style controls, and other control options, and I'm like, does that mean Wii? Please tell me that means Wii. And yes, it did mean that, and... I was very happy. Hopefully that means that all of those control options are in Prime 4 also.
I don't know what
Yeah,
they would do with
that's-
the Wii controls in Prime 4, though.
I mean, nothing. Just to let them be an option, like in Prime 1.
Fair enough.
Just leave them alone.
Yeah. They, like, did
But
things in
that
Prime
said-
3, though, right? And I don't know that they would
It
want
did
to
do
that
things.
again.
Oh my god.
No, I highly doubt they would. It would just be an option. But, you know, both Prime Trilogy and this prove that the having the option works perfectly great in Prime 1 and in Prime 2, just as an option, without any special extra dealios. You know, it's just like Kirby lets you use button controls, or also still lets you use the motion controls if you want. Same
Some
deal.
good remakes lately. Herb is very good, by the way.
We just finished the Macalore epilogue last night. That was a whole lot of fun.
Lore implications off the charts.
Oh, what? That was weird.
You good?
No, I'm good, just... I hate playing against chargers for one reason. And it's that the game doesn't properly detect where they're at, so they'll suddenly just do a 90-degree turn and you're dead. Because on their screen they hit you, but on your screen they hadn't turned yet.
360 no scope.
I got killed by a 360 no scope charger that I didn't think saw me.
I see.
Funny that you say you hate playing against chargers for one reason, because I hate playing against chargers for all the reasons.
Is that because of Sky?
Mm-mm. No,
Only
I've
one.
never played against Sky's charger, and I never want to.
Oh, okay. You've never had to experience that.
I've never had to experience the pain.
It's about as painful as you're thinking. I can promise you that.
I'm sure. My bay's really good at chargers.
I'm okay at chargers.
You're really good, and you will take the compliment.
Okay,
I
thank
remember
you.
when they weren't, and there's a part of me that kind of misses that, to be honest.
Valid, TBH.
Because whenever I played against Sky, and Sky wasn't good with chargers, I was like, I actually stood a chance.
Now we're on the same team, so you don't have to worry about it.
Anyway, I just wanted to say the reason I'm playing with dual stick controls and not my favorite control scheme is because I am on the couch, and I don't want to get up to plug my Switch into the television.
That's the beauty of choice.
It is.
I get really annoyed whenever people get mad that there's an option for motion controls when they can literally choose any other control style, and they focus on the option being there. Like, that brings the game down, and I'm like, just don't
Charger
use them.
team!
I know...
4 chargers on one team!
Oh, wow. Oh, shit. Oh, okay, I didn't even notice. Thank you for pointing that out. I hate life right now.
Oh no, we're gonna win.
Fuck y'all.
They can't do anything, we win.
Alright, oh. I will take
I hope
your
you're not
word.
being overly cocky.
Oh no. This happens every time there's a team of 4 chargers on Turf War specifically. They can't stay coordinated, they all try to aim at you, and they lose.
Oh, okay, yeah. Alright, yeah, it's on Turf War, of course, yeah, okay. Anyway, I don't mean to be all real Metroid Prime fans think this, but, real Metroid Prime fans know that the trilogy re-release is the shit.
Oh yeah, we're mopping the floor.
No, we're spraying the floor.
With orange ink.
We're not supposed to-
Oh.
Ow! I didn't even know you were there! And it, like, your thing showed up so fast and I didn't have time to react to it. Thank you, there's the
Also, just to clear the air, I didn't mean that the controls feel bad. I just meant that it felt like sacrilege. It feels like I'm committing a crime against Metroid Prime Trilogy for Wii. That's all.
My own damn
I
fault.
like committing crimes. It's just, it does feel like a crime.
I just like that there's options, because that's a good thing for both the complainers and also the people who have disability, or need accessibility.
It's really good. The control options are generally pretty damn good in this.
Cool. As cool as the Wii was, it was not very accessible friendly in a lot of ways. Like, it's actually kind of funny because I was playing through Ghost of Tsushima, and I was getting frustrated at fighting against archers in that game because the way that they tell you that an archer is attacking you from a distance is with a sound cue. And I had a really, really hard time with that, and I was getting frustrated at it. But there's an option in the accessibilities to make it so that a visual indicator shows up instead, and I'm like, that's so good.
Yeah, that's
That
the
is
goods.
that is a really good. I almost said addition. Oh my god, addition. Like, that's the
I
kind
agree.
of stuff that I
It is a
appreciate.
good addition.
Because I have really, like... I don't think it's that I'm hard of hearing, it's that I just have a hard time focusing when I'm hearing things, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, audio cues in video games have always been my downfall.
Oh, don't make me eat my words.
Yeah, I was gonna say, they all did really good.
They were all really damn good at being chargers, and then they pushed through at the end.
Yeah, they were really good.
We held them back real good for a while there.
No,
I am very sorry you were forced to eat your words.
Yeah, they were really good at what they did. I think they're also, like, they're probably a pre-made group, if I had to guess.
I mean, if you can't beat them, join them.
I barely did anything that round.
I really love the Snipe Rider. It's so good. I mean, it's not meta or anything, it's just really fun.
Hey, Sky.
Yeah?
They have 2 maps, right? Every couple hours?
Supposedly.
I think that's a lie.
You know, I think you're right.
Oh my god, finally, thank you, God.
Good timing.
I'm glad. See? That's how it works for me. I just have to whine, and it works. I hate it. But it works. We kept getting the same map over and over again.
Wish they would add some more music to the battles in this game.
I'm surprised there isn't more music.
Yeah, they still haven't done it yet. With the bringing back Inkopolis and everything, I was expecting them to bring back classic songs or whatever, and they haven't even done that.
Yeah, that's a prime opportunity.
Oh, right, this one doesn't have that.
No, I'm being spotted. They know where I am.
When did they add a pole?
Huh?
They added a pole to the center of Wahoo World. When was this here? Hello?
Oh. You said that so fast, I'm like, blah blah pole, and I'm like, what?
I am known to do that, yes.
No, you're fine.
Creatures with mouths are known to do that, to be fair.
Oh, right, I don't have soda anymore, I have sprinkler.
I mean, human communication is literally just sound we make with our mouths.
Yes, you can talk like this.
Yeah, you see everything here. Can't confirm.
That's all communication really is. Well, not entirely, but... the one and only sister.
Ah. I got out-sniped. Oh, it's an E-leader, that's why.
I got tagged. I tagged them and they tagged me back.
Did I even hit them at all?
So this is totally gonna be me sounding like a whiny boohoo baby, but the big thing about Splatoon that kind of annoys me though is that the people who are still playing Splatoon are the people who no-life the game.
Yeah, you basically have
So
to
when
wait
you
for the
play with
events.
randos, yeah. Otherwise, you just play against the people who are no-lifing it, and you're just like, I'm not even having fun.
In this house, we love and appreciate whiny boo-boo babies.
Okay.
Yeah, I got someone.
Because I found out that I'm not the only one that feels that way about this game.
It is kind of a problem, yeah. Just imagine the people who are still playing Splatoon 2, though.
There's people still playing Splatoon 2?
Of course there are.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, duh. God, Trini.
There's people who are still playing Splatoon 1. Those servers aren't down.
Oh, they're not? That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
I've shot you
Hey, I killed 2
7
people.
times, dude.
I did it!
What a... that's a... what a great sentence out of context. Said exactly like that, too. Hey, I killed 2 people!
I can't believe violence in video games did this to us.
I can.
How could this happen to me?
#1 ink consumer. No kidding. Can't believe that's even worth anything.
And I still can't believe it's not butter.
I definitely can. I never understood that, because every time I've seen it, I have been perfectly capable of believing that it was not butter. Like, I didn't even think it was butter for a moment.
I think it's probably just an advertising thing, but I just think it's funny.
Yeah, no, I'm just taking the piss.
Oh.
Splatoon 1 is alive, but the servers are down because of some kind of cyber security threat. I forgot about that, yeah.
Oh, right.
Really?
Yeah, there was some
That's
exploit.
why they updated Mario Kart 7, wasn't it?
Yeah, they updated Mario Kart 7, but they didn't get around to finishing updating Mario Kart 8 and Splatoon 1. But all the games have the same problem, all the games that share that library or whatever.
Wow.
It's a pretty nasty exploit, too.
Mm-hmm. I saw the Twitter thing on it. It's... Ugh. That's a cybersecurity worst nightmare right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's the kind of stuff I'm studying right now.
Oh, you're back on studying that? Good shit.
Oh, I didn't tell you? Oh, I guess I haven't talked to you in what feels like an eternity, huh?
Yeah, only every once in a while that we get the chance. Here's hoping we can do that more.
I
How am I
can't
alive?
believe I'm here to witness the Sky and Brittany reunion stream 2023.
Well, I poke Sky every now and then, but they're always busy. Then I feel bad. I know they're busy. But no, I am back to studying that. I'm hoping to take the test around the end of March. Which, if you happen to know anybody who has that cert, or anybody who knows somebody who has that cert, or somebody who knows, like, just literally anything about it, please let me know. Because
I will
I'm always
ask
looking
around.
for alternative methods of studying it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can only watch Professor Messer videos so many times. By the way, if anybody wants to study for a cert, Professor Messer is the greatest thing to happen to CompTIA. Like, no joke. It is the highest quality learning content you can get, and it's free on YouTube.
Oh, good shit.
And he covers all of them. Every
What's
single
it?
one.
What's it for learning?
The CompTIA certificates.
I
I don't know what those are.
IT stuff, right?
Yeah, it's basically just IT certificates. If you
Oh.
get a certificate in CompTIA, then basically there's a lot of places that won't even give you an interview. They're just like, you got a cert, all right, you're on,
Damn.
because the cert's worth that much.
Well, duly noted in case I ever need to create a burgeoning career in IT.
Yep, I do strongly. The only thing about it is that the test is very expensive.
Fun.
And there's a lot of I guess people want to do a squid dance.
Oh, that's what they're doing, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't realize. Well, I'm just gonna avoid the squid dance and go ink up some turf then.
Okay.
I do feel like actually making some money here. Hey! Spawn camping! Spawn camping! I'm kidding. I walked right into that.
That actually
What's
is
going
useful
on?
for me to know, because if I'm ever, like,
No, let me.
mentally well enough to have a job, IT is probably a good career path.
Yeah, no. I will link you to his channel. He updates them constantly. Every month he does study groups for every single one of the certificates. He's constantly keeping them up to date with as the test changes, because, you know, IT changes, so the test has to change to reflect that.
Mm-hmm.
And he's also got course notes you can download on his website, and yada yada. But he keeps them in bite-sized videos, too. Like, the worst of his videos get is 20 minutes, but most of them are like 5 to 8.
Useful info.
Yeah, let me send you a link to his channel real quick while I'm thinking about it. I'm getting way too excited about real-life job things.
Hehehe.
I've become an adult, oh no! I hate this.
I've always
Yeah,
been a
are
tiny
you-
bit wary of IT just because, like, the amount of not getting mad at people for not knowing trivial things is beyond what I can handle, but that's also why I don't work retail.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that the job that I'm hoping to get, I'm going to be working I'm basically going to be doing IT for the military and doctors.
Oh, damn. Alright.
So they're already gonna be like super serious business. And I asked my friend about this who works there, and I'm like, what happens if someone gets mad at me? And he's like, you can actually ask them to calm down and say that you'll be forced to drop this call if they continue to be angry. I'm
Oh.
like, are you kidding me?
Good shit.
That's the best thing I've ever heard. Why don't more places do this?
Retail, you have to force a smile and say the customer's always right.
Uh-huh. Even when you're being bullied and a little 8-year-old kid points it out to the person bullying you, and the person bullying you says, I'm not.
That sounds like a very experience that you had, I'm assuming.
Oh, do you want to hear about that?
I do.
Go
I
ahead.
need the juicy gossip.
Let it all out.
Alright. So, I had a short-lived job at Walmart because I was desperate for a job at the time, and I was just like, I'm just gonna take what I can get at this point, I don't care.
I'm already sorry.
Yeah, me
Continue.
too. No, but, I was running a line, and it was this family of, like, 4. It was like this family of, like, 5 or 6, I think. It was a really big family, and they were all wanting to do individual transactions, because, like, 4 of them were adults, and I think one of them was their own kid. And they were just sitting there, just kind of having a chat, and I, tried to do the, like, basic, like, hey, how are you? And if they ignored me, then I was like, that's fine, I don't care, I just want to do my job. But I have to say, hey, how are you to be nice, to, keep up appearances and all that.
Just in case they need something.
Well, what they didn't do, and something that really annoyed me, is that they never bothered to use the very clear and obvious dividers that I had set on the side. So I had to ask them on occasion, I was like, excuse me, does this item belong to you, or is this for you? And they turned and gave me that look.
Great.
And instead of just telling, and like, they responded harshly, like, yeah, that's mine. No, that's not hers. Don't put that one in my list. I'm like, okay, I'm sorry, jeez. While this was happening, one lady decided to say, I remember when you were 16, didn't you have a job just like this?
Oh, God.
Yeah, I did. You were pretty good at it, weren't you?
Oh my lord.
Yeah, I was really good at it.
Oh.
They kept going. And so, finally, I had to interrupt them, and I'm like, ma'am, which one of these is yours? You put your items super close to each other, and I don't know which one are yours. She then shoved them she shoved them aside, and then took her entire arm and split them that way by using her arm as a divider, when all I wanted her to do was use the actual dividers, which are there to divide things, so I know that they're not for you. That's why they're
Beautiful.
there.
Beautiful. Outstanding.
And so finally, it escalated even further because she was then getting pissy at me because I was going too slow with bagging things, because she was being picky about how I was bagging things. So she then was trying to, in quotes, help me bag, and I scanned a thing, she grabbed a thing and literally ripped it out of my hand. Literally pulled it so hard that it almost ripped the bag.
God.
And her son, who had to have been, I think he had to have been at least 11 or 12, like, looked at his mom and just said, why'd you just rip that out of that guy's hand? And she's like, what are you talking about? You just, like, pulled it straight out of his hand. You're being kind of a bully. She's like, I did not.
Jesus.
And that was and that was the end of the conversation. And I'm like, your fucking 12-year-old kid has, oh my god.
Jesus!
Oh my.
I'm so sorry.
Good story. Thank you for sharing. Also, yeah, I'm so sorry.
That was towards the end of my, like, 2-hour thing, so I got, oh my god, Wahoo World is, I jinxed it, I'm sorry, Sky. I broke it.
I like this one better than Hammerhead, so we're good.
Okay, never mind, then I didn't break anything.
Okay, so all I gotta say is that for half of that story, my thoughts were basically, I would quit. I would just quit. I would immediately have quit and walked out the store. And then you got to the part at the end, and what I thought instead was, that kid would have been the only reason I didn't quit.
That kid was like the best part of that whole thing, and I'm just like, there is hope in this world, please, future generation, please. I'm begging you, don't end up like your parents. We need more kind people like that. But no, like, towards the end of it, that was towards the end of my, like, 2-hour thing, and because you take a break every 2 hours, and someone came to replace me, and she just looked at me and was just like, are you doing okay? And I turned and looked at her while those people were still there, and I said, no, I'm not doing okay. And I signed out of my register, and I said, thank you so much. And then I just immediately left before anybody could say anything else, because I was fucking done.
Hot damn.
That... yeah.
It takes a lot to put me in a mood like that. In
you have
person,
a lot of experience
especially.
with this.
But if you can manage to pull it off, I will probably get myself fired from a place. And I will not care. And I actually ended up quitting. I was finally just like, no, this is hitting my mental health way too much, and it's only been 2 weeks. And we're not even into the holidays yet.
I don't know what it is with Walmart especially, but people are just really extra mean when they go. I'm glad you stood your ground and just walked out. That
Yeah.
happy ending, honestly.
I had to, and I didn't like it. I didn't like having to do that, because I had to eventually tell my friends and roommates, because they were really happy that I finally got a job and this, that, and the other, and I was too, but I was just like, I'm not putting myself back in that mental mindset.
Good.
I didn't realize how good I had it living in Kansas with that kind of job. Because it was nothing like that in Kansas. Like, it had its moments, but it wasn't that bad.
Mm-hmm.
Where was this when you had this job?
San Antonio, Texas.
Good lord.
You know, the city where there's lots of people. Look, I'm a country boy! Alright? I didn't think it would have been that bad. It's like, I was fine in the country. Grew up here. It'll be fine. No. God, no. I had to stop 2 people from getting into a fist fight.
Oh god.
Oh no!
And it all happened because I hesitated.
That sounds like putting too much blame on yourself.
So...
Go ahead.
There was a guy who was trying to buy a Halloween mask, because it was the middle of October, Halloween was coming up, so all that stuff was going on. And I don't fully understand what he was trying to say, and I felt really bad because I live in San Antonio, and that's in southern Texas, and there's a huge diversity of people around here.
And that means a huge diversity of accents.
Yeah, so I had to really, like, make it a point to pay attention as best I could, because I didn't want to be rude. And I wanted to, I genuinely wanted to do good at my job. And be nice to people. So I was trying to listen into what he was trying to say. And he was basically trying to ask me if he bought this thing and if it didn't work, that he could return it. But the way that he was wording it was extremely confusing. And he was just like, no, I just want to know, man, like, if this doesn't work, can I bring it over back or something? I'm like, what?
Huh?
No, I mean, because it has the thing, and he, picked it up and showed it to me. He's like, it's got this right here, right? And it's kind of broken right here, right? Yeah? And I'm like, oh, yep. Okay. And I'm like...
Those are words.
I'm not sure. I'm like, okay. And so, there was a person behind me. And... There was a person behind, because I was trying to tell him, I'm like, well, sir, okay, I guess if you have if it doesn't work, you can just bring it back and go take it to customer service over there. That's what that's for. And he was like, yeah, I know, I just want to make sure that, I can actually return it and bring it back. And I'm like, uh-oh, we're talking in circles.
Yep.
I don't know how
to do that.
I'm like, I don't know how to word this then. So the guy behind him decided that he wanted to help. And he was like, he looked at him, and he just said, dude, this guy is just a cashier, he's not gonna be able to help you with that. Like, if it doesn't work, you just gotta take it to customer service. And I appreciate that he was trying to help, but the guy then turned and looked at him and said, dude, what the fuck, I'm just trying to just talk to this guy right here, And I'm like, oh my god, they're gonna get into a fight with each other in my fucking line. So finally, I took matters into my own hand before it got really bad, and I turned and looked at the guy who wanted to buy the thing and said, look, here's the thing. If that doesn't work, you can come back and you can return it. Alright? Go over to customer service and tell them I said you could return it. And he said, oh, okay. I'm gonna take your picture now, and I'm gonna take a picture of your name tag, so that way I know that they know that I can get your name so I can call on you if they say anything. I'm like, alright, do it. Take my picture. He took a picture of me with his phone.
Okay.
So that way he could make sure if it didn't work and he wanted to return it and they said no, that I told him he could.
Alright. I'm not gonna... I don't want to be rude to this guy that I've never met, but at that point, it feels a little bit, how the kids say, sus.
I'm getting killed by all of the splat bomb. Oh my god. No, that's...
There's definitely something fishy going on there.
Yeah,
something
that
premeditated.
That was within the first 2 weeks, by the way.
Oh my god.
All of it happened.
Both of
during the
those?
first 2 weeks, right?
Wipe out! Both of those? Jesus fuck!
Yeah.
I mean, that job only lasted 2 weeks, right? So
Yeah.
it would have to be.
Yeah, fair enough.
The thing that is especially... You guys okay if I still go on tangents?
Go ahead.
Yes, please. I'm enjoying listening to the Prinny talk about stuff hour, to be honest.
Pretty podcast hour.
Oh,
Yeah!
okay.
No,
the thing-
you're good! You're good.
The thing that especially made it frustrating is I was going through a program to help me find a job, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I do have a disability. I do have autism.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I have to deal with the same thing in my workplace, so.
We've all got the tism up in here.
Yep.
I decided to ask vocational rehab for help with getting a job to see if that would work, because I wasn't getting anywhere on my own, and I was like, well, even if it's like halfway decent, it's still better than the nothing that I have right now.
Let's hop over
did
to
you-
some Salmon Run, by the way.
Okay, I was actually just about to ask.
Oh, shoot. Let me run to a save point real quick, because, I would be down for some Salmon run.
Sounds great.
Yay.
I am one elevator away from a safe room, so let me just hop, skip, and jump over there.
But I tried telling them the whole thing about how I was like, look, if I get a job, I would rather a job that involves people as little as possible. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I'll take janitorial work, I'm okay with... To put it in the way that my friend put it when I told her about it, she was like, I would rather clean up people's shit than deal with people's shit. And I'm like,
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
I actually would. Thinking about it. That's a really good way to put it.
That's an excellent way to put it.
But long story short, despite me trying really hard to be assertive with them, I couldn't because I was too busy being an anxious, nervous wreck. And I wasn't sure how much I should be forceful and assertive because I didn't want to come across as being rude. So I ended up letting them make a lot of the choices that I should have just made for myself. And
Relatable.
they ended up just being like, well, we found this particular guy that you could work at. He's working at it's a really small store. It's in the corner. It's, you don't have to deal with a lot of people. So I was like, okay, fine. So we went over there and we did that. That didn't quite work out. And I was finally just like, you know what, dude? If you're just gonna find me a freaking, customer service job, I'm just gonna start applying for customer service work. I didn't want to be like a whiny baby and being like, this isn't what I wanted. I was
Yeah.
like, how do you do that but be professional? I don't know.
It seems like sometimes you could say it the most professional way possible and people still don't take it well.
Yeah. So, that was partially my own doing, is getting involved in that Walmart job.
Alright, I've got a salmon run room open. Baby, how close are you to a save room?
I am waiting for the Deep Cut podcast, and it's not letting me click the button.
Oh, that's because you got an update, because there was a tiny little 0.01 update that added a tiny little couple of things, and then once you finally mash through that, then you can click the button.
It didn't let me click the button. I had to watch the whole thing. I'm going to Salmon Run now. I feel like it doesn't let me click the button very often.
That's
Probably because I don't play very often.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, with my job, I don't have to interface with the customers directly. All the upper management does that. There are several layers between me and all of the people who are, you know, screaming at each other through their professional little teethies. But, I do hear their horror stories, and god, they suck. We are waiting on one more person. I think Game & Legends also wanted to join in.
Okay, Harmony, that's what it was.
Yeah, something like that.
I felt really bad because I was calling you Sylveon, and I was like, I don't remember their name.
That's a good thing.
Okay.
That's a good thing to call me.
I felt really bad because I'm
Ignore the fact that the me that I am right now is a Vaporeon, and yeah, Sylveon's a great thing to call me.
That's why I was like, I didn't want to. Like,
I think the answer is it's all good.
okay.
The answer is it's all good all the time, and I don't expect anyone to keep track of anything because I can't keep track of it all. So how the hell am I gonna expect anyone else to?
I feel that way about my gender, too. Like, I just go by any pronouns and anybody can call me whatever they want, and I just don't want them to keep up with whatever is going on in my brain, because I don't even know myself sometimes.
We're in the brain world, you know?
Mm-hmm.
We got brains. The brains do stuff.
Yeah.
You know, what the hell are you gonna do about it? Not be a brain?
Sometimes I wish I could. Not be a
Sometimes I wish I could too, but
that's not an option.
it's not. We've got a brain all up and down.
Up and down and all around. It's like that Sonic song.
Yeah.
Gaming Legends has
Be
this
cool,
store
be
story.
wild,
For
and
me
be
with jobs,
cool.
it's not only the customers, but also the coworkers I end up dealing with being horrible. That's just bad luck and bad workplace, yeah.
Yeah, when you get bad,
Oh, hey,
it's like...
speaking about horrible coworkers, I hope you enjoy someone being very bad at Salmon.
Oh boy, it's nighttime wave
you were-
already.
Griller.
How do you...
Oh, Griller. Oh.
How the hell do you use nozzle nose? I don't think I've ever used this weapon before.
Semi-automatic.
You
Tap the button over and over again.
You hold the nozzle,
Okay.
and the stuff comes out of the nose.
Also
Oh,
that,
shit,
you
I
got
see.
it, you did it. Oh yeah, I forgot
did
about the
it.
little buggers.
I cracked the Da Vinci code.
Oh.
Splatoon is one of those weapons I wish I would, like, I want to be good at, but I'm not.
Mhm.
But I like it.
I feel you
But
on
I feel
that.
bad playing it because I know that I'm bad at it. But in order to, like, get better at it, I have to, you know, play it. Oh, shoot. That was my fault.
I'm trying to get away from these.
Help! Oh, God. Ugh.
They're not gonna stay prone for long. Here they come again.
Back up.
They are both on me, by the way. There we go. Need a
So
couple
this is
more
kind
eggs.
of a weird question, but I guess since you guys brought it up,
Yeah?
I had a weird question for you both.
Talk to me.
Do you ever sometimes hang out with other LGBT friends and sometimes feel as though you're not, like, enough?
Not as much, yeah.
Yeah, because I have some gay friends that I hang out with, Well, like, I'm so different from them that I'm like, am I an imposter?
It's
Who am I?
autism.
It's so close!
Oh, we're dead.
Yeah, that was a rough wave one.
I mean, the easy answer to that is everybody's different and everybody's queerness manifests in different ways. And for us, we've got extra layers of, like, gender fuck and plural and shit. But, really the answer is that nobody is more than anybody else, and the whole point of it is that you are supposed to be able to express yourself even in the little ways. Even if it's
Okay.
just a little bit, like, just your relationship and everything else about you is quote-unquote straight, whatever that means. Please. The human experience is
Whatever that
so
means.
varied that it doesn't have... You don't have to be weird, you can just be you. And as long as you're you, you're good.
The point of queer liberation is that there isn't supposed to be inequality that means something specifically gendered or queer or not. People shouldn't be able to tell that you're queer or gay or trans or whatever the hell just by looking at you, because there's no quality that should be innately considered that. So,
Nighttime again?
nah.
Fog.
See, that's
boy,
what I...
let-
Oh, no, it's
oh,
even worse.
boy.
Fog.
I don't know, I don't consider this worse.
Oh. Good point.
Ah,
Well,
got this goddamn...
It's just one of those things, because, like, and I'm trying to not sound stereotypical whatsoever, but they're into, like, you know, drag shows and that sort of thing, and I'm not.
Oh, I don't even know anything about that. That's beyond me.
And, like, I 100% have nothing against them liking it whatsoever. I think it's great that they have something they can enjoy like that, but I'm just like, I'm not gonna hang out with them when they're watching it, because I'm like, I don't have any interest in it, you know?
Right, yeah. I don't have a whole lot of interest in watching movies. That doesn't mean I hate movies. That doesn't mean I hate people who like movies. Like, whatever.
You hate me. You hate me and my love for movies. You've always been so hard on me, and today is the last straw.
I'm sorry, babe. I don't think this is gonna work out.
Oh god. Oh Jesus. So how's everyone in chat doing? I'm having a good Sunday playing games with friends.
How do you enjoy being the third wheel, Prinny?
Ooh.
I'm used to it at this point, if it means anything. I've been the third wheel to many friends.
Oh my god, I can't
So-
do anything.
Without trying to sound like an angsty teen, I'm used to it. I'm used to the pain.
You do have a partner now, though, right?
I'm nothing more than a third wheel. Yeah, I do.
Good for you, Brittany.
It's been a very, very good thing, because I found someone who's totally okay with my weirdness and totally understands it.
Mm-hmm. That's been the biggest
And
help to
therein
my
lies the
confidence, too.
rub.
And I still can't believe that I met somebody like that.
What do you mean another nighttime wave?
What do you mean it's not butter?
Key to the success of Sky and I's relationship is that Sky knew me because I made Sonic the Hedgehog music on Twitter, but then we wound up in the same city. That was the secret to the weirdness.
See, it's funny because what happened is I met this person at Zelda Universe, and oh shoot, I fell off the side of the thing.
Nice.
But like I found them through Zelda Universe, and it just so happened that I moved to San Antonio, and
Exactly.
this was when PAX South happened, and I got invited to this because I was from Texas, and they were like, well, you know what, you're from Texas, why don't you come join us? And I'm like, well, I don't have a car or money. And then Josh was like, that's okay, I drive through San Antonio anyway, so I'll just come pick you up and bring you on the way. And I'm like, oh, okay. So Josh did that, and then we talked for a bit, and then like a week later, I was looking at our Slack chat that we have, and we just randomly posted on there, I miss Zach, and I'm like, what? Well, I don't have any local friends, so I guess, I guess I'll just message him and see if he wants to hang out on Discord or something. So we hung out on Discord, and we played Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Remastered,
Oh, hell yeah.
and
Oh, what a good thing to...
Oh my god. Oh my god.
halfway,
Oh!
But no, halfway through our playthrough of that together, we found out we had a thing for each other. And by the end of that game, we were together.
That is an incredibly good game to realize that you want to smooch someone over. Like,
It made me sad
Like,
though, because
wow.
people were like, "Oh, well, the remake sucks, 4 out of 10 because of bad online." Meanwhile, me and Josh were like, "We've had no problems."
Y'all
None.
probably played it in person, right?
Nope. We
No,
played
okay.
it online because
Okay, yeah.
he lives in Dallas.
Dallas, that's it. Okay.
Yeah, he's like 3 hours away. Hopefully, he's coming to visit this weekend.
Hell yeah. I don't know why. I thought y'all were closer than that.
Nope. We're
Okay.
technically long distance.
Cool.
In quotes.
They're like medium distance.
It's long
Yeah.
enough
Which
distance
is-
to matter.
It's a long enough distance to be technically long distance, but it's like, at least it's not long
Wait.
distance. Like,
What
my
makes a
first
Snipe-Writer?
relationship that I was ever in, I lived in New Hampshire, and my partner lived in Mississippi. That was hard.
You got the hang of the Sniper Rider, Prinny?
I have never used this gun.
Okay.
In my life. You
It's...
charge it and it shoots 5 shots, it looks like.
That's correct, and all those shots are a little less powerful, but you can just sort of spam them when you've got a good shot lined up.
I think I might have found a charger I like.
I know, right? I like it too.
But no, I always heard horror stories about long distance relationships and stuff, so I was always worried about it. But honestly, it turns out being a recluse makes it really easy to work out that way.
Oh yeah, yeah. For some people it just does not work, and for others it works just fine, and it's not like it's a huge mistake to be in a long-distance relationship, you just gotta know whether it works for you or not.
Yeah, you gotta know whether it works for you. It works different for different people and for different partnerships.
Yep.
Like, if anything, the thing I'm stressed about the most is, like, what's gonna happen if we live together, you know?
Yeah, I hear
We
you on
haven't
that.
really had that much of experience of being together, except on, like, occasional weekends.
It was definitely an adjustment when we started living together. But you just have to be patient enough to work through those things and, like, listen to your partner's needs. As long as you're listening, it's chill.
Yeah, we are not doing so hot.
We met quota. As long as we
Oh,
wait,
wait.
as long as we stay alive, we're good.
Never mind, we met quota, we're fine.
Yeah,
That's all
barely
that
met
matters.
quota.
C's get degrees, damn it.
Uh-huh.
I feel like we're doing. This is a lot harder than Big Run.
Oh, it certainly is. This
Oh, it's high
particular
tide.
loadout is definitely a little weird. High tide and not nighttime, thank fuck.
Yeah, this loadout's weird.
The Snipe Rider being your sniping weapon is definitely weird, but it's a lot better than if they tried to, like, give you the,
But I like that.
Yeah, it's a lot better than if they tried to give you the Flingza for your long range or something, which sometimes they do.
Oh yeah! I remember those dark ages.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you
And,
know
like,
what I'm talking about.
And I like rollers. But
I like the Sniper Rider a lot too, but the thing that doesn't click with me about it in
Oh my-
Salmon Run specifically is that it doesn't shoot through things.
why are you being the one? You're the one freaking. Okay, there we go. I feel better. Sorry.
Oh, God damn it.
I was getting very mad at the one Space Invader.
Come on, I can't reach. Ah. Thought I could reach him from there, I guess not. Right, I'm a roller. I can do rolly things, like dodging.
Rolling.
Exactly. Ah! Freaking flyfish.
Oh, I thought you sneezed.
Ah.
I heard the sound and I'm like, that was a really cool sneeze. That was not a sneeze.
My sneezes do not sound nearly that epic.
That was a panic sound.
Ah,
Oh,
frick.
God.
Just live. Just live. Okay,
I'm
that'll work.
trying. I'm doing my best.
That works!
We lived.
We lived.
We finally made it to wave 3.
Yay! Now if we lose, we don't lose anything!
Hooray!
Ah, the semi-automatic. I'm actually kind of decent with this, so I don't mind it.
You're indecent with this?
Oh boy, I've got a charger.
I'm ill with this. I'm sick with this. I'm evil with this. Sky fucked up in evil moments.
I don't think Sky and Evil.
Okay, this
can go in
charger
the
kind of
same
fucks.
Doesn't it though?
It's a little kind of really cool.
It's really
Yeah.
cool.
I wasn't expecting to like it. I saw a charger and got upset, but I played it and I'm like, you know what? I might actually buy this in the store.
It's a little bit. I might try this in other modes, even.
If you try this in other
Eventually.
modes, you should know that it does 60 damage per snipe, not 100.
Yeah, that makes sense. But like, it plays more to my playstyle,
Yeah, exactly.
so I can deal with that.
It is a charger you can spam.
And that's a beautiful thing.
Mm-hmm. Fan boosters also like that, but that requires significantly more work to get the hang of.
I'm always impressed at the kind of weapons they still manage to come up with, despite this being the third game, you know?
Yeah, I'm surprised they managed to come up with a new shooter of all things. I thought they kind of played that out, but no, they managed to come up with something unique in the Neo Splashomatic.
Alright, just
Not Neo
live.
Splashomatic, what the frick is it called?
Just live.
The one you were playing when we played Turf War. That was a new one.
Just
Oh
live!
god! Oh god! I'm the only player alive! Oh god! Oh god!
Run away!
Help me!
Run away and live!
Just live, just live.
Oh. Okay.
Nail it. That's all it takes!
Were you talking about, like, you mean the... Because I wasn't using the, I wasn't using the bow.
No, not the bow. The, space shooter. The regular old shooter with the new one. The what's it called? You know the one. You know exactly what I'm talking... No, you don't.
I sadly don't.
Okay, fair enough.
I feel really dumb.
But they came up with a new basic shooter, and I'm surprised that they did that, basically, is what I was saying. So... They came up with a new roller, and I'm surprised that they did that. Seems like they've still got ideas.
I mean, they
All
put
right.
enough content in this game to make a third, and not just another expansion for 2.
Mm-hmm.
In the same console generation.
Yeah, what's up with that? It's almost as if there was supposed to be a Switch Pro or something.
That doesn't exist. It's a lie.
Maybe.
Alright. One win is enough for me to say I'm gonna leave while I'm on top. And I think I'm going to quit the call too. But y'all,
Okay.
I had fun. And thank you for playing and gaming. And
Thank you for joining us. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this was a ton
Come
of
get
fun.
me when you wanna ice cream.
You got it. I'll probably go a couple more rounds and then we'll call it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I want to at least
See you
get
soon.
one Shohozuna if we can.
Yes, please, let's do it.
Bye.
We actually don't know which
What?
boss this is. The
Wait a
icon
minute.
always shows Kohozuna.
That was weird. I swear to you, I held the ready button.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
fine.
it was because I was holding onto an egg. Okay, that's why. Damn you, egg.
What a silly game this is.
Indeed. This is fun. I miss playing games with you.
Mm-hmm. We should do this more.
Yeah, we say that every time, and then like 5 years pass.
Well, this time, both Mario Kart has more shit in it, and Splatoon 3 is around, and we can play both of those.
True, true.
And as long as our schedules line up, we should be good to do this
And
slightly more often.
Dokapon Kingdom is coming out soon, so we can end our friendship in style.
That terrifies me.
I can't
I just
believe
want
that's
you to
getting
know.
re-released. And like, the best part too is I was talking to someone on your Discord server about it. And I was like, this is a great multiplayer game for like PS2 and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's probably never gonna get re-released. And then like fucking 3 hours later, I was like, how did I do this? How did this happen? Did I will this into existence? What?
summoned
I don't
it.
understand. I was like, I'm literally like the only person who'd be excited for this to get a re-release, and then it happened, and I'm like, hello, God, while you're listening, can we also get, Panzer Dragoon Saga? Please?
Hey, we got a remake of Panzer 1.
And 2, we're getting 2.
Oh, we're getting 2? Shit. I didn't realize
Yeah,
that.
no, Forever Entertainment confirmed, but they're working on the second one.
Sick. Love to hear it.
A lot of people thought because they hadn't heard any news about it for a while that it was cancelled, but no, it's not. They're just silently working on it.
Makes sense.
I would rather they silently work on it and make it good than show us a whole bunch of pre-alpha footage and make people think it's a garbage game because it's alpha footage. Because people don't understand what alpha means.
This is why I'm not showing too much of Retrosh right now, because all of the levels kind of look not great, and I don't want people to get the wrong impression.
Yeah, a lot of people do not understand how game development works. That's why the, that leak for Grand Theft Auto 6 was such a big deal, was because people were already making assumptions about the game, and they're like, it's alpha footage!
It's alpha footage, for the love of God!
Like, we don't know anything about the game!
Half of this stuff
That's
could be
literally-
changed by the end!
Yeah! That's why people, and like, the response to that is why people don't show alpha footage, because people were like, this game is gonna be terrible, and it's like, I want to punch somebody in the face!
Nobody understands how game development works, I swear.
And then people are like, why don't companies show more information? Blah. And it's like, that's why!
That's why. That's literally why. People make assumptions about the game before it's even come out. Over here.
Yeah, there's some guys over... Yeah. Oh, that's you. Never
Yep.
mind. I don't have to tell you that, you're already here. I got my plus one. It's always funny because people are like, they didn't show enough information, and then they do, and then people complain about it. And then, like, a game finally releases, and they're like, this game needed more time, it should have gotten held back. But then it gets held back, and people are like, why are they doing that? That's dumb. I'm like, freaking, I want to...
And on the other end of the spectrum, we have Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Which we
Yeah,
still know
it's-
fuck all about. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I feel like we would have known more if, like, what are they called? Sky, I can't think of the word. If, conventions were a thing.
Ah, yeah, conventions.
And if Nintendo still, you know, did conventions.
Right.
Because I know a few people in ZU who were able to, like, get to play Breath of the Wild before it released. Actually, Josh told me he was one of the very first people in the world to get to play. I don't remember if it was Breath of the Wild or if it was one of the handheld Zeldas.
Sick.
Because he happened to be at the convention where it got announced. And, they happened to have a playable demo.
Sick.
I think it was Ocarina of Time 3D.
Ah, yeah, that would do it. Probably one of the earliest people to hold a 3DS then.
Oh, sorry, I haven't been looking at chat. I hope they release a new weapon for the newer classes like Splatana and Stringer. I hope so, too.
I feel like they're going in order. I feel like they're going in order of weapon class. So they started with a regular shooter and a roller and a charger, because that was what was in one. And then they're gonna do a dually and a blaster and a splatling. And then they're just gonna keep going up from there, and probably the new bow or whatever is gonna be nearly last on the list. You'll notice with all the weapon kits they're doing too, they are focusing mostly on the shooters, and I think they just want to get all of those extra ones out of the way, and then they'll add everything else.
I have a feeling those are the most popular ones, maybe, so that's why they're doing those first.
Absolutely, yeah.
So, it makes sense.
There are very valid complaints that this is sort of resulting in a shooter meta in this game as well, but, I mean, whatever. They will figure it out as they go. This game has plenty of life in it yet.
I was gonna say, Splatoon 2 had the same problem,
Yep.
and it ended up being just fine.
Yeah, it just ended with a bamboozler meta instead.
We were all bamboozled.
Ooh, there's a lot going on.
Oh, I didn't get my ultimate off in time, so I couldn't do a cool save.
What needs the most help? That over there. Whatever is far from the basket needs the most help, in my humble opinion. I don't even know if that did anything, though.
It did, you saved me.
Okay, good.
Okay, good. We got it. We got it. Now just live. Just live. Run away. Tactical retreat.
Get out of here! Oh my god, we did it.
See, now we've got all the rust off, and now we're doing okay.
Yeah!
This is how games work.
This is how games work!
Oh, and we had a full... Oh.
Hmm?
Our thing was pretty much full. I was hoping we were gonna get boss fight.
Oh yeah, yeah, probably next one.
I don't think I've ever beaten the boss.
Either of them?
Either of them.
Okay. Did you get to play the big run?
I didn't. I was still in my, like... I was in super deep study mode, and also I was really not feeling Splatoon.
Yeah, okay, that's valid.
This is one of those games that I have a love-hate relationship with, essentially.
Mm-hmm, me too. I have the most fun with it when I'm playing with people, though. Pretty consistently at this point. I don't know how I had the patience for 2 playing it solo for the first little while there, but I don't have that anymore.
Can't be me. What can't be you? I'm having fun playing with you.
No. They probably talking about something else we said. Probably something about something in specific. I already forgot what it was. Whatever.
Splatoon is really hard to play and look at chat.
Yes.
Especially when you have a co-commentator, because it's like, oh, a love-hate relationship with this game. Yeah, okay. I think a lot of people do at this point.
Let's see. Over there. Far, far away. This is probably my least favorite Salmon Run map. So I'm a little sad that it came back. That's probably a big part of why I'm struggling with it this time.
I don't have one that I outright hate, it's just this one's not my favorite.
Yeah. I miss the big tall stage that they added last in Splatoon 2. I hope that one comes back.
I'm still surprised that Moray Towers hasn't come back yet.
I don't think Moray Towers is coming back.
Really?
Yeah, I get the feeling that it won the popularity poll for some reason, and then
Because
everybody
Japan.
rightfully complained about the fact that it was in the game, and then they want to lay it to rest for a little while. It was added really early in 2, and they probably don't want to bring that back too soon if they add it at all.
Well, and from what I recall, wasn't that like a Japanese thing too?
Yeah,
like, the
it
Japanese
absolutely was.
really liked Moray Towers, and that's why it won.
Yeah.
Splatoon is massive in Japan. Like, it constantly tops top sales, even still.
That's probably why I got a third game on the same console.
Yeah. Like, they do Splatoon concerts.
Hell yeah. I have a disc of one of those, actually, a CD.
Oh, I didn't know there were... I assume it's like a translated one?
No, it is just the Japanese one, straight up.
Oh, I'm surprised that they didn't bother to, like, just put, you know, just sell, like, DVDs, or... Nobody makes DVDs anymore, Prinny. Excuse
The
me,
one
sorry.
I have, actually, quote-unquote, special edition has the DVD of the concert. Which is kind of impressive that it has enough clout to have a DVD. Splatoon is big enough to be worth this.
Look, at this point, I'm accidentally gonna say something has a VHS of something, alright? And then I'll really date myself.
Still need a working VHS player for my one surprise stream idea. Unfortunately, the one I have does not work for my purposes. I'll have to find something else.
Did you know that those umbrella guys, whenever they shoot their thing, that if you destroy the thing in the air, it actually stops them from shooting the thing?
Yeah, you just have to aim it, and that's the hardest part for me.
I'm so glad you understood that, because I forgot all the terminology.
All you had to say was umbrella guy and thingy, and that's good enough.
I sometimes do this on purpose, but I love making Josh annoyed whenever I forget Zelda names or Zelda terms. He gets so upset over it. He's just like, no, it's this! And I'm like, oh, so it's this, and then I intentionally say the wrong thing.
Zeldatism. Yeah, I used to be that kid.
No, he used to be that kid too. But he also runs a Zelda website, so...
Yep.
It's kind of no surprise that he's somewhat still like that.
Specifically about Zelda. Oh, we met quota. Not half
The
bad.
number one thing The number one thing you never want to ask him, though, don't ask him what his favorite Zelda game is. Because he has an Excel spreadsheet document that gets updated like every 2 or 3 weeks about his favorite Zelda game.
Oh my god.
I wish I was joking about that.
Impressive.
That's what he loves to do, is make Excel spreadsheets of things.
Well, no wonder he likes making websites.
Yeah. Ugh. Like, I'm genuinely impressed at half the things he can do. Using spreadsheets.
Same wave. Just do it again, but worse. Slightly.
Yep, but I don't have a charger, so...
Well, that's already an improvement.
Yeah, although, I guess I wouldn't mind, I don't mind the charger on this one.
This specific charger, yeah.
Could be worse. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I pressed the wrong button. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
Don't worry about it.
I pressed the A button to use my bomb when I had an egg.
Oh, shoot.
How much do you know about Splatoon controls? Because you know why that's bad. Ow! Oh.
Shredded. Absolutely
Yeah.
shredded.
That was just a really bad...
They started to really swarm in.
Mm-hmm. We were Wave 3, all of us professional, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
And High Tide, Wave 3, yeah.
Stuck in professional hell.
Uh-huh. I felt really great. I've done that so many times on this stage. So many times. I probably
That's why
died
I
more to
hate it.
accidentally squidding through the gate than than I have getting actually killed by an enemy.
Yeah, that's why I hate it. The grates are right there at the end. I've tried to make a habit of squid jumping across rather than just walking.
Yeah, I try to, but then I sometimes miss the jump, and I'm just like, that slow descent of, I hate my life,
Yeah.
and my life choices.
The fall of shame.
Mm-hmm. You have just enough time to consider everything you've ever decided in your life while you're falling down to your death.
Did I really want to spend $60 on this?
Why did I buy Splatoon 3 again?
Yep. Nailed it.
Yeah, we almost all did the- Oh no!
Oh, come
we
on.
did do the thing. Oh no, we got it, we're good. Okay. That's really fun.
That was rude of the game. Hey buddy, why don't you come over here? Come follow me, yeah. Yeah, like that. Just like that. There you go. And... boop! Get out of here. Alright.
Oh yeah. Ooh. I have a I have an entire command on my channel for whenever I yawn. Because everybody kept calling me out on it so much that I finally was just like, you know what, it's getting its own command.
Sleepy streamer.
So I start to yawn and just like immediately, if there's one particular person there, he's immediately quick on the draw to find that quote.
Ow.
It's almost, that quote's almost more popular than the time I accidentally mentioned I liked Linkle's feet.
My god.
I know. The only thing that can outdo Linkle's feet is my tiredness. Who knew, right?
Don't think we're making this one.
Nope, I just got chomped.
Oof.
Marooner's Bay is so hard on High Tide. It is.
It really is. Pain and suffering.
I'm a designer label rookie.
One more win and we will get to do the fight. It just... we gotta get to the win.
Yeah.
We gotta
That's
slam
the
dunk
hard
it.
Yeah. The mop prevented me from climbing the fish stick. Oh yeah, they do that. They do that.
Maws in particular and fish sticks just Interaction from hell.
You know what's funny is at one point I was getting frustrated with Salmon Run, so I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna reduce the difficulty. Like I'm just gonna intentionally de-rank myself. And I ended up in professional +1 anyways. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, I was considering doing that myself. I just... Jeez.
I want to be... Oh, we have low tide.
Low tide? Well, shoot.
A giant tornado!
Ah, okay. Well, I wish I was paying attention. Normally, I am the one paying attention. Not this time. Oh, great.
Oh, this is the relay one. Oh, on this map? Ew.
On this map. You probably want to come over on the side here where the elevator is.
Yep. Yep.
Thank you.
I already hate this.
It's not terrible. Yet.
Give it time.
This is usually one that I'm pretty confident about doing, though.
Yeah, I know a lot of people like to do, like, the relay three-legged race thing with them, but...
I mean, the thing that helps with this one is that every egg counts for double.
Yeah, definitely. Oh my god, Zach. There you go. We're good.
Also, I love this song.
I'll just assume it's a really good bop.
Right, you can't hear it, can you?
Yeah, because of the way my audio's set up. I had to switch back to my Blue Snowball mic because the $250 microphone that I bought ended up actually being genuine garbage.
Oof.
And I refused to accept that it was, but... So I kept using it, but I finally listened back to one of my things, and I was like, oh. Oh.
That's unfortunate.
So I went back to my $40 microphone that's better quality than a $250 AT. Freaking, oh.
The AT2020 wasn't any good.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Because it was the USB one, though, not the XLR one.
That would do it.
Like, it had this weird problem where, like, if you tried to adjust the audio on it, there was a certain point where it would either be too low or too high. That's it. There was nothing you could do to make it, like, have a gradual audio difference. It wasn't gradual, it was either set to 2 sounds. And so, it was always, there's way too much gain and it sounds awful and ear-shrilling, or it's too soft and you can't hear me. And I could not figure out how to fix it.
Huh.
And... I think it's also kinda... I know people dunk on USB mics, but I think it's kind of funny that, like, there's actually good USB mics out there, though.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with USB mics, but a company that is made for, like, making an XLR mic is... I don't know, I just specifically heard bad things about the AT2020 with the USB in particular.
Yeah.
I don't have an XLR setup, so that's not even an option for me.
I honestly only got it because I heard a YouTuber that I like, that's what they use, and I was like, oh, and I didn't realize they use the XLR version. I was like, oh, there's a USB version, so it must be at least, if not as good, kinda close.
Close enough,
No?
you would think. Nope. Nope.
Nope.
Apparently not. It may just be a case of the drivers being shit.
I reinstalled those drivers so many times.
Well, if it's the same drivers, then yeah, that's not gonna do anything,
well,
but if there was,
you know
like, a
what?
third-party driver that did it better, that might salvage it.
See, but that's the thing, is I couldn't find anything on Google when I was looking for it.
Huh.
So, I was just like, whatever, I've got a Blue Snowball to back up on. And I know now next time when I buy my next mic, I'm gonna get... probably, maybe another blue?
Yes.
That's pretty good.
Sorry that didn't work out.
Eh. I learned a lot from having it.
Sometimes the learning experience is the most important part.
It really is.
Another freaking guy who I hate so much.
Kind of one of those things, right, where, like, sometimes our parents are like, well, we really want you to, like, don't make the same mistakes that we did, and blah blah blah, but ironically, the best way for you to learn is to make mistakes.
I've been thinking about this a lot, and I want to write a blog post about it at some point, but you know that phrase that, like, a wise man learns from his mistakes, but a wiser man learns from others' mistakes? I don't think that applies when you don't have enough life experience to learn the right lessons from the things that they're telling you.
Yep, exactly.
You kind of have to learn some of these things on your own, even when you're told.
Yep. That's what college was like a nice taste of for me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing terrible. Oh, anyway.
Don't think this one's gonna work out.
Nope. But we got close.
Damn.
Oh.
We gotta overcome that last wave.
Mm-hmm.
You just let me know when the sunken cost has gotten too sunk.
I've been going between 50 to 10 to 30 to 50 to 40 to 20 to 50.
Oh my
So,
god.
It's been consistent. So there is no sink. There's only float.
There's only treading water. We got a ball in the Kohozuna, yeah, you're right. We gotta bring her all if we're gonna actually get it down. But I don't know, I find Kohos is a lot, like, not as bad.
That's what they meant by we got a ball. I thought they meant just throwing eggs at them.
Fuck it, we ball. That's the phrase.
Like, people, back in the day, whenever people said you had to ball, that meant you were gonna play basketball. I'm ready to ball. I play basketball.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of the thing.
What?
I'm pretty sure that's exactly what it's, supposed to evoke, is the idea of playing basketball, and you just gotta do it. You just gotta get in there and do it. I don't know the specifics of what that means, and I don't know if that's actually where it came from, because I am not a religious follower of Know Your Meme or whatever. But,
I'm also, like, I'm in my 30s, so I also don't really care anymore, so that doesn't help. You know?
yeah, fair enough. I only know this one by proxy.
Yeah, that's how I know most of my things.
That's kind of how memes spread, though, in the first place, right?
True, true. It's always weird to think of- it's still kind of weird to me to think of them as memes, because, like, we've always had pictures like that. We just didn't call them memes.
We've always
Like,
had
remember-
phrases, and we just didn't call them memes, just quotes.
Yeah, like people would make those demotivational posters back in the day. Those weren't called memes, they were just- that was just that image type. Just demotivational posters.
Fair enough.
But now they're like old memes, and I'm like, but they weren't really memes. They were just things.
I guess at some point we just came up with a name for it and it stuck. If they weren't memes at the time, we might have considered them like proto-memes or something.
I blame Metal Gear Solid for the reason they're called memes.
Yeah.
The memes, Jack.
I still can't believe that game is real.
I can't either.
I still can't believe that the guy that you fight on the end literally says to your face, "We're gonna make America great again."
Oh.
Before any of that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna stay up here. Well, we won. We won by me standing on a stick.
Hideo Kojima is truly... Hideo Kojima is truly the prophet we never knew.
Mm-hmm. I would hate to know if Death Stranding is anything like that.
Oh god. I still haven't played that.
It kind of doesn't interest me.
Same.
But it's definitely out there.
I don't even know anything about it except, like, that you're a courier with a baby, and you're playing as a famous guy, Norman Reedus.
You know exactly as much as I do, having watched, like, the first 10 hours of the game.
And then, like, You just do that and you can give people likes in a like system, like on Facebook or something. And
That's
every time you
still
do it, it makes a funny sound effect called like. And that's all I know about that game.
Run! Gotta run, shoot. I've been cornered. You are asking me to manage too much at this point, game. Good lord. Thank you. The thing that I think makes the extra wave easier than the other waves is that you can actually shoot the golden eggs at other salmonids as well. And sometimes that is extremely useful. Like the, it'll pop the flyfish.
Yeah. We got a whole bunch of eggs here at base.
Yeah, as long as somebody is alive to clean them up.
I am.
And not surrounded by snakes.
Oh no! I can't. Can I? Yeah, I can. Oh, thank God. I panic crabbed.
Huh?
Sorry.
Even if you didn't, even if you weren't able to pick up eggs, we could have helped clean up around you. We showed up at the last second.
Okay, because I was desperately trying to mash the A button, like, put in eggs, and I'm like, I don't know if I can. Oh.
I'm
You
not
just
ready.
gotta win one.
Grillers.
Oh, look, they like me!
That's lovely.
I'm the popular one today. Hooray! Get grilled. Every time I hear the word griller, I get really hungry.
I'm getting hungry
Is
myself.
that weird?
It's about time for dinner.
Oh yeah, it is. It's like 5:51.
I mean, also the whole point of the salmon is that they apparently are worshippers of food culture, and the whole reason they go into war is so that they can be eaten. That is considered their honorable death.
Well, and I guess they are, you know, salmons.
Yeah, exactly.
Salmons. You eat salmon, I think. Being chased by a really fast griller. Oh my god. I gotta run away from the grill. I gotta run away. Oh god, they're both on me. They're both on me. Please help.
Shoot!
Why am I the only one alive?
I don't know, but do you have a special?
I already used it, yep.
Cool.
Okay, well, even Crab Ball can't beat Griller. Learned a new thing today.
Shoot!
Damn it, you knocked me off of the grate. Oh. I get killed by a small fry. And a griller.
They're the worst part. They're the worst part. More than the grillers, the small fry are the worst part. Good lord.
Dude, the small fries are the worst part of everything.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, though.
I hate saying that out loud, considering how much of this game revolves around you having a small fry, but good lord, they're the worst part.
I mean, they were the worst part in Splatoon, too.
Yep.
They kept that title in 3.
This is not a good loadout for grillers. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that's the big thing.
A lot of stuff that makes it really hard to aim at them.
Mm-hmm.
And a stage that makes it really hard to get behind them.
Yeah.
Even with coordination.
And if you fall off into like the second layer, it's a pain in the butt to get back up. And you can easily fall off in multiple ways.
Yep. You want to lead the grillers up there as close as you can get them, but at the same time, it's so hard to do that without putting everybody in danger.
Yeah. Oh. How you feeling? One more go?
At least one more go, yeah. If you've got one more go, and you will go one more go.
Well, I already hit the A button, so I'm committed.
We're already here.
Yep. That's how I have to get myself to do things, is I have to not even think about it.
I feel you on that.
Like driving.
As we all know, thinking is the #1 cause of anxiety around the world.
Mm-hmm. Thought anxiety was the #1 cause of anxiety? You're wrong.
You're wrong. It's overthinking.
God knows I don't do a lot of that. My friends and roommates hate me because I haven't gotten a job yet, and I've been here for 3 years. Man. but I tried, and then I didn't get a job. They're just looking to get rid of me ASAP at this point.
Keep going, mock it. It helps. Look at you, big guy. You wanna come back out and help me, son?
You know what's gonna happen? I'm playing this Platana again, and I'm liking it, so what's gonna happen is I'm gonna be like, I wanna play this in Turf War, and then I'll play it in Turf War, do extremely bad, and then cry, and then be like, I'm gonna go back to my splatter shot.
Well...
What do you mean I'm not good at something the first time I use it?
Big mood.
I'm supposed to be the best.
Big mood. Supposed to
If
be
you're
a
not
gifted
the
kid.
best at something, you're the worst.
Yep.
Oh.
Just like Mario Kart, the purpose of Splatoon is to sort people into winners and losers.
Mm-hmm. I always felt for you, knowing what you had to go through for that. I only kinda had that problem because, like, I just shut up and listened to what I was told in school, and I just did my homework. And so I would get A's and B's, so I'd get on the student's honor roll, and people were like, oh my god, Zach, you're so smart, you're so da-da-da, and I'm like, yeah! Video games!
Yup. Low tide.
Oh, low tide, thank you. I'm glad someone's paying attention.
Yeah, I'm glad I picked that up this time.
I was about to just, like, run straight over there. Looks like normal scenario? Okay.
Yep. Normal wave.
It was one of those things where I was like, but I'm not really all that smart, I'm just good at paying attention. Yeah.
And some people really, really aren't.
Like, half the homework wasn't really all that hard, because I was just like, we just learned this like a second ago, I just gotta repeat what I just did.
Yep.
Or, it was... I happened to be really good at reading, so I was like, I had really good... SQ3R skills, I guess.
It's a hard thing to replicate for math. That's a thing that's hit or miss for a lot of people, but something like reading comprehension is literally just, did you read the thing? Do you know the words that the thing said? Did you just make up your own ideas of what the thing said?
Yeah, did you fall asleep in the middle of what was being said? Not that I would ever do that. Oh.
Meanwhile, you go on social media and you say you like pancakes, and somebody will say, well, does that mean you hate waffles?
Oh my god. Oh shit. I'm alive.
Keep it up, you're doing great.
I'm gonna run away now.
Smart move. We met quota, just get out of here. Low tide's a great time to go run and hide, because they'll slowly chase you, and it's so slow that you can get away easy.
Not to mention, like, there's way more math, so you don't get nearly overwhelmed.
Yep. Give me another low tide, actually.
Please do.
Where that we could be so lucky.
God has forsaken us this day.
One thing I don't like about the Sniper Raider is that it doesn't fire through things!
Oh, it doesn't?
No.
Oh, it doesn't have piercing?
At least not as far as I can tell.
Huh.
Or maybe it does, but it doesn't have piercing through the next thing because you didn't shoot the next thing. Like, each Sniper Raider hit does less than it takes to actually kill something.
Yeah, I mean, it's a really interesting weapon. I like to think of it, from the little I played of it, it's more of a technical sniper.
It really, really is, yeah.
It's like, yeah, you can spam it, but it also requires a lot of accuracy.
I'm probably the worst person to be going up here and doing this, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Oh, well, we got the quota. So, just live.
Cool. Yeah, okay, I can just go stand here up on the stick.
The most important thing you can do right now is just live.
Looks like we're beating quota with flying colors this time.
Yeah, wow, we really, like, we're still in professional +1, right?
Yeah, we are still in the same rank. Nothing's changed.
Okay. Why did this go so much better?
I don't know. Because it didn't spawn 5 fly fish all at once.
And we also didn't get Griller in Wave 1.
Yeah. We also didn't get glowflies in Wave 2. There it is. And now for the moment you've all been waiting for! It's Kohozuna!
Pew 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 pew. That's the only response I could think of to counter that. And he gave me glue. Well, I guess it could be worse. Alright, so what's the typical best rule for fighting these guys besides just throw gold eggs at them?
That is literally it for Kohozuna. There is no, like, special weakness for him as far as I'm aware. Just...
Oh, I call nonsense on your nonsensory sense. Video game.
I got you.
That's my fault.
I missed! No, that hit. He turned around.
Stop it, small fry! Oh my god. Chums and small fries.
Stinger's hard.
Well, we're all dead. Ow.
Hold up for this.
Oh, hi, Apex. Oh no. Really? You want to join now? Oh man.
I am running out of steam, and I was actually about to stop the stream, but I appreciate that you came back and checked in on us again.
Grrr.
We will definitely do more Splatoon another time that is, like, more multiplayer-oriented, because it was mostly just me and Prinny, and, Gaming Legends, but... That's gonna be another time, because I'm out of it. And hey, we just passed up, on my end at least, I just passed up all the bonus tapes, so... Good
Yep.
shit.
Me too. I'm gonna add you on, I almost said Steam Cord. Twitch. I can't think of words anymore.
It's about that time. That's why I'm hopping off.
Nah, I honestly kind of like that, though, because that's when, like, my commentary gets super goofy, and I say the best things.
Swap for chunks. Swap for chunks. Not even a whole lot of cash out of that. Oh, it wasn't nothing. Hey, I have enough shells now. So, thing I learned about how all of these unlocks work, all of these question marks in the store, you have to spend exactly 100 bronze shells and 10 silver shells. So let's do that grabbing, I don't know, green. I like green out of these. And then I think I had one thing I wanted out of this, which was a banner, I want to say? Yeah, this banner. So now that we've done that, you're such a dear, thank you. By the way, it seems we just got some new items in stock. Have a gander. That unlocks the next round.
I thought you were responding to TGL for a second there. You're such a dear, and I'm like, huh.
Ooh, that one looks nice. I like that one a lot.
Shockingly old-fashioned kindness.
There's blue. Blue and pink. 30 silver shells. Ugh.
Oh my god, both of my golds were 32,000 golds.
Hot damn. Lucky. Good job.
I am A-okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
God, every time it asks me, it's like, gear you have, gear you just got, swap for chunks, keep new gear. I'm like,
There's a lot to keep up with there, yeah. I just make sure I have one that has 3 slots on it, and then I just swap all the rest for chunks. That's good enough for me.
Like, it makes sense because you look at the swap for chunks, it shows you the chunks you're gonna get, so it's a lot easier to keep it in mind, but my brain is still just like,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
what do I do?
That blue slop suit is such a grind. A lot of Salmon Run stuff in this game is such a grind because you only get that many chances at Kohozuna. If we didn't lose as much as we did, we probably would have gotten 2 shots at Koho. Total.
Yeah. That's also why a part of me also wants to, like, lower the difficulty as well.
Yeah.
'Cause then at least I get wins, so I actually get bronze.
Yep.
Because I have, like, 20 bronze, I think, and 3 silver.
And it's not like the chances of getting golds or whatever significantly increases by rank. It's not even fixed. I think it goes up from, like... Oh, I think the chance of getting a gold scale tops out at, like, 5%.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's it. There is nothing for, like, how well you did against Kohozuna except the number of scales you get. There's nothing that guarantees which color of scales you get other than random chance.
Reminds me of the old MMO days.
Yep, it is exactly that.
Hell yeah, I'm an unblemished secretary. That's the titles I just got from the thing.
Hell yeah.
Unblemished secretary, okay. I'll take it. Ugh.
Alright, I'm gonna wrap the stream here. Thank you everyone for joining. That was so much fun.
Yes, how do I make you play this more? How do I make you stream more?
Pay me $3,000 a month to stream instead of work?
Damn it. Okay, I'll work on that. If I get my job, the combined income between me and my roommates, we can probably afford to do that.
I'm working on that on my end too, don't worry. But yeah, thank you all for joining. This was a lot of fun. I'm trying to stream once a week again, actually. So we'll see if I can actually keep that up, but so far it seems like it's working.
I'm a doof. I need to add TGL as well on Switch. I feel so bad. Apex comes in and I'm just like, I'm gonna add Apex, blah, and TGL's been here the whole time too.
Last thing I like to do with all my streams is read out the activity feed and what people did this stream, so I'd like to shout out Fidgety Frolic, Pooks1, and the Gaming Legends, of course, for following. Thank you all so much. I don't do alerts on stream because I find those distracting, so I'm glad you stuck it out to the end to hear me read off your name.
Yay!
And don't forget that if you don't follow, Prinny will send the Twitch ninjas over to your house to make sure they click the button for you.
Exactly. Oh my god.
Alright, thanks everyone.
Yep, thanks everybody. You better follow, see? See? TGL gets it. TGL understands. That's how you get people to follow, is by gunpoint.
Gunpoint only! For his neutral special, he wields a subscription. Take care, everyone.
See you guys.